Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for tuning into another episode of the Dumpster Diaries Podcast. As always, I am Justin Allen, and I am here with Moses Wartooth, and holy shit, we got something new to talk about right now off the bat.
Yet again.
Breaking
news. It's good we have the show on Monday, because shit always happens over the weekend.
Yeah, it certainly seems like Sundays the day shit goes down,
It really is. So our procrastination is always a beneficial thing.
Man, so if you don't know yet, which, we're filming this on a Sunday night, so it's obviously dropping tomorrow, which would be Monday by the time you're watching it. There was a second assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life.
They tried to get him again.
Trying to take my boy out, dude, and no luck. No luck there, dude. Oh, man. I guess this time around it was at the golf course.
Yeah.
And Secret Service was like a hole ahead, and they saw a dude in the bushes with a rifle.
Yeah, pointed through the chain link.
Yeah. Trying to pop a shot off or whatever, man. So they got that dude. But, hey, they got this guy alive, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Kind of interrogate him, see if it's like a lone wolf, which normally these are all just lone wolves that do this stuff.
I mean, at this point, I'm starting to think that there's like an underground like bounty on Trump's head, like in the dark web or something.
I mean, there very well could be, I mean, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just look at all the shit that the Taliban has done and ISIS has done in the past, like where they'll just be like, hey, take this person out, we'll give you $100,000 or whatever.
Now they're hiring white dudes.
Now they're just going for the incels that live in their parents' basements, But this guy was 58 years old. That's what surprised me, because usually it's a younger guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually a younger guy, and typically like they'll have some sort of military experience, and they're really like deranged and disgruntled. I
mean, maybe this dude has a terminal illness.
Could be. Just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so they nabbed that motherfucker up in a heartbeat. But we got a video we can watch about it.
According to 3 law enforcement officials who have been briefed on the investigation, I can tell you that his name is Ryan Wesley Routh, R-O-U-T-H, and they are saying that he is the person in custody who was shot at by the Secret Service while possessing a semi-automatic rifle in Florida. As we know, as we've been discussing all afternoon, he had this a rifle, he had 2 backpacks, a GoPro, and the rifle was spotted by the Secret Service, who were in a bubble, a hole ahead of the hole that Donald Trump was playing at on the golf course at about 1:30 this afternoon in Florida, in Palm Beach. They spotted the rifle poking through the fencing. The gunman was outside the perimeter of the golf club itself, and they opened fire. What's not clear is whether the person with the rifle himself opened fire, but the name now, Ryan Wesley Routh, 58 years old. We don't know any other details as yet, but I'm sure they will become clear.
A GoPro, huh? He's trying to get some grade A content right there.
Gonna film that stuff, put it on his Patreon. Speaking of that, subscribe to our Patreon.
That's right. We still got to talk about it.
We don't have that kind of stuff going on, but we got other cool stuff.
Yeah, we got some shit on there.
It's not as awesome as attempting in someone's life, but
taking a world leader out. Yeah, Patreon merch store. Look at it in the links on YouTube. We got it, guys. It's good shit, man. Enjoy it. The Patreon's gonna be really good because all the shit that we can't say here, we can say on there. Exactly. So, because believe it or not, regardless of all the wild shit that we've said on this show, YouTube still likes to keep us down, man. It's kind of insane the power they actually have with that,
Yeah.
Hey, fuck it. Free speech, right?
Exactly, right.
All right. But yeah, man, so I guess that dude tried to take out the big guy. Well, not the big guy, but you get my point, right? So, but I don't know. Did he even get any shots off? Or
I don't know, because they said they don't know, but then I heard that there was 4 shots fired. But I don't know if 4 shots were 4 from his gun, because they said I don't know if that was counting the Secret Service return fire or initial fire on them. So I don't know.
I don't know if our boy's gonna make it to November.
But he had an AK-47. The gunman. So
it's not like really precise.
No, and he was apparently he was just like open sight that thing too. So
like iron sights kind of shit. Like, dude, you're not gonna hit anything.
No, I mean you can get lucky. You just
sure. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I imagine what that dude's going through right now.
Hopefully some waterboarding.
Bringing it back.
Yeah.
It's Trump walks in with like a jug, like a 5-gallon jug of water. You ever seen that movie Sicario? Oh damn! There's a scene where they waterboard a guy and it's pretty intense. And
where they waterboard D on It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, it's all Benicio del Toro in there waterboarding a dude in Sicario. You need to watch that movie. It's a really good movie, dude.
You lost me at movie. You know, I don't watch
Yeah, you don't watch fucking movies. Heads up, Justin Allen is what do they call it? A cinephile or whatever?
I think so,
Like
yeah.
someone who's obsessed with movies. And then Moses Wartooth does not watch movies to save his life. Except for you got like a couple TV shows you watch. What? Like It's Always Sunny, South Park, King of the
any
Hill.
like stupid comedy stuff. Stupid comedy or people getting killed.
Yeah, shit makes you just feel good.
Yeah, serial killer stuff, true crime crap. I like that.
It's pretty good, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Speaking of TV shows, did you see Tim Dillon's getting his own TV show on Netflix?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That will be. I will want to watch that.
Yeah, it's coming out soon. I think it's coming out October.
Oh, really? So damn, right around the corner.
But don't quote me, but I think it's like a weekly episode or some shit that they're doing where it's like a talk show kind of thing.
That's cool.
So considering that all the comedians that do talk shows now, like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, all this shit, like they're really like woke and liberal and shit like that, it'd be cool to have someone like Tim Dillon out there.
Yeah, who's actually totally opposite.
Yeah, and he's the only one that I'm aware of that's on a streaming platform that isn't woke, because they got like Bill Maher, like I think it's Real Time with Bill Maher on HBO Max and stuff, and I'll watch that sometimes, but sometimes it's kind of hard to stomach some of the shit that he says and some of the guests that he has, like a lot of Gavin Newsom on there.
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah.
So a lot of bullshit.
Fucking Antichrist. But yeah, Tim Dillon's getting that show, man. I'm excited about that. I think
that will be good.
I think people need that shit. It's gonna be really popular. In my opinion, I think it will be.
I do like how Netflix. I mean, I guess really at the end of the day, they're not going to turn down an opportunity to make some money, so they're willing to bend their beliefs and shit, even if they're woke idiots. But they'll still put some good shit on there occasionally.
Dude, Netflix is like the fucking tip of the spear on like comedy and stuff now, man. I mean, they're really like pushing.
That is true. I mean, but like I said, money talks, man.
Money talks. But I mean, look at the views and all that stuff. It speaks for itself.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, they'd have to be. Well, that's the same thing as like Spotify. Whenever they were trying to get Rogan off Spotify, and Spotify was like, "Fuck no, man, we're keeping him."
Yeah, and they gave him like another $200 million or some shit.
Something
and
ridiculous.
He was like, "Well, I have to be able to post on YouTube." They were like, "You can post everything everywhere else, just stay on Spotify." And then $200 million, dude. Bro, we're on that shit for free. It's like, come on, man. You know. Now, granted, we're not talking like astrophysicists and
Not yet.
World leaders. Not yet. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see if Kim Jong Un answers our email.
You know what would be cool is if Kim Jong Un joined the Coon Army and became a Patreon member and earned the rank of a coon.
Surely he could afford the $25 tier.
Yeah, dude. That'd be fucking great. Maybe that's what we should do, man. We should cut a deal with the North Koreans. Hey, look, man. I know we've had our differences.
We're willing, if all of your people subscribe to our Patreon, we will push your propaganda to those people.
I know we've talked some shit.
We'll claim more Americans that are in favor of North Korea.
Yeah. Could work out.
If we got a couple 100,000 people paying
That can't be illegal, can it?
$25 a month. I mean, it's all for show. We're just playing characters.
It's just a show. It
We're
ain't
just playing
fucking
characters,
real.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, KMA, got him on the phone. KMA, what are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, dude. So, I don't know, man, but I don't know. You think anything's going to come out of this assassination attempt? Nah.
I'm happy they caught him alive just because I want to know where this goes from here.
Sure.
Apparently, he was a diehard Democrat. I've heard that shit, but I mean, obviously, if you're trying to kill the other guy, like, what do
No
you think?
surprise there.
Yeah, but
it's just like that fucking what was that kid? Thomas Crooks, is that his name?
I think so. Yeah.
They were like, he was a registered Republican.
Like, oh, but he donated $20 to the Biden Foundation.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like, who gives a shit? The dude had a gun and popped off shots.
Yeah.
So that should tell you where
Kinda
his
what
fucking
matters here.
beliefs
Exactly.
are, you know?
Yes. But yeah, I don't know, man. I wonder what's gonna happen to that guy, because normally it is rare that they catch him alive. Like,
Yeah. I just want to know, because oh, dude, they are at his house. They have every fucking hard
everything.
drive.
All of his family members, like everybody.
They got them all separated, no phones, none of that shit. Everything, man. They're going to be digging that dude for a while, dude.
It said it happened in Florida, but I don't know if the guy's from Florida or not.
Florida man.
Yeah.
It was Key West, Florida, right?
I don't remember.
I think it was Key West, Florida. Yeah. Florida's a wild place, man.
Florida man.
Florida man. Stay the fuck out of Florida, guys.
Dude, Florida's cool. I like it.
It's got some cool parts, but it's got some fucking ghetto ass parts, dude.
I like that.
Dude, I used to live on outside of Lake Okeechobee, dude. It's the biggest shithole ever, dude. It's just the lake in the middle of the Panhandle, dude, and it's just It's about as poor and white trash as you could ever ask for, dude. Oh my god, so
like
bad.
that stuff, man.
No, no, dude. It's just swamps and alligators, dude. It fucking sucks. There's a lot of bugs. Now the beaches and shit, that's cool, man. Like I like Pensacola. I get down with that. You know, we should go there.
Speaking of beaches,
Our
next topic.
About to be some beachfront property for sale here soon in the Gulf.
Way up into the mainland.
Hurricane Francine. All right, yeah. So here we go.
Flood season.
Surprise, surprise. There's another hurricane fucking up New Orleans. You know, I love that city. I've been there several times. I enjoy it. I know people there, but good God, I would not live there, man.
No,
no, dude.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's not worth it. I don't like moving around that much. Like, having to rebuild all the time.
Evacuate all the time and shit.
No way, man.
And like even to this day, when you go there, dude, like you can look at buildings and see like they're like 3 stories high, and you'll see like watermarks just from Hurricane Katrina like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, and it's insane, dude. But yeah, man, the Gulf's got another hurricane fucking their shit up, dude. So I mean, our thoughts and prayers go out to those guys. But also a little, I don't know. Question I have is why do you stay there?
Yeah, I mean it's like obviously it sucks, but the people that live there they know that shit sucks. But do you think they move down there like
happens every year? It happens every year.
Yeah, they're lucky if it only happens once a damn year.
Built below sea level on a shoreline. Like this is not rocket science, and they're like, oh, it's climate change. I'm like, how about you just don't live there?
Yeah,
you know.
Be like, how long has this shit been happening? Like, climate change, whatever.
You know, if you just go like 200 miles north, it's not even.
Yeah, then you ain't got to worry about that shit.
You ain't worry about it.
You're okay.
You might lose power for a day or two.
Yeah,
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. But yeah, we got a video about this shitfuck Hurricane Francine that is fucking up the Gulf right now as we speak. And we'll watch some of these clips, man, because it's pretty intense, dude.
Fox Weather correspondent Robert Ray was in the thick of it, reporting from New Orleans to bring us the very latest updates as Francine tore through the area.
Hurricane Francine's Category 2
Hey, I've been there.
Made its way into the coastline of Louisiana on Wednesday. Yes, did cause damage in so many areas here, including New Orleans, with flash flooding scenarios in the neighborhoods around Lake Pontchartrain and the airport. Now here in the French Quarter, power is restored and life is coming back to normal, but there are still many people suffering in those low-lying coastal communities. On Wednesday, Hurricane Francine slammed the Louisiana coastline. Big wind coming through here.
They always have to have a guy out there doing that.
Northeast eye wall, a Louisiana locomotive. 100-mile-per-hour winds that ripped roofs off buildings, trapped dozens of residents inside their homes, and caused floodwaters in the region.
Water was everywhere. My whole house was flooded. All my bedrooms, all my bathrooms, the sewage bag back up in the toilets, in the tub.
The eye of then Hurricane Francine moved onshore at about 5 p.m. Central in Terrebonne Parish, pushing hurricane-force wind gusts into many areas, including New Orleans and Baton Rouge.
Are you surprised at this wind field at this point? I mean, we're past the eye wall, and now we're sort of in the remnant of the eye.
Right. Everyone was waiting for it to pass, and I thought it would surely be gone by now.
No kidding, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got debris flying everywhere. There's another sign about...
I love those videos.
Just catching shit to the face.
We're below sea level. Rely on a system of engineered drainage to remove water from the city. So it's a constant, battle.
Between the ferocious winds and heavy precipitation, Francine is responsible for plunging more than 400,000 utility customers in Louisiana and Mississippi into darkness.
God damn.
In New Orleans, a rare flash flood emergency was issued Wednesday night, and many people found themselves stuck in precarious situations.
I had the house raised after Katrina. I said, I don't want to go through that flooding again. Unfortunately, here we are with the car, but at least my house is fine.
Amen, brother. Amen.
The Category 2 Hurricane Francine produced damage figures that could reach upwards of $1.5 billion along the Gulf Coast. As power crews work to restore electricity for so many people here in Louisiana and in parts of Mississippi, the area is breathing a sigh of relief. that there is no serious injuries.
$1.5 billion.
Oh, man.
Well, you know they're never going to see a fucking dime for that from the feds, man. Maybe FEMA from the feds might help out a little bit, but we'll fucking send more to Israel or Ukraine before
for
we do
sure.
anything there, you know?
I mean, they still ain't done shit about the Maui fire.
No,
so
dude. No, they got
their little
$700.
$700.
Yeah. Seriously, guys, you got to start asking questions like, whose fucking side are these people on,
why
man?
can we not take care of the American people?
Yeah, they're just fucking psychos, man. They literally just use us. It's like we're in a fucking shitty relationship with a pimp.
Yeah.
You know? And like they have us convinced we got it good, and they just put cigarettes out on us and make us do things. You know? Oh man, I don't know, dude. That shit sucks, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Over 400,000 people without power.
and it's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Hot.
the humidity is just.
Dude, I'm sweating.
Miserable,
I'm
man.
sweating right now, man.
Yeah, me too.
Because we have to cut back our fucking HVAC shit whenever we film, because sometimes it'll give feedback whenever we're
Yeah.
recording. So sometimes it'll start getting a little warm in here and be like, God damn.
We
like-
suffer for you guys. We suffer to bring you this shit.
You know, this studio that we have here kind of reminds me of that room from the first Saw movie.
I wish.
It's all dark and dingy and
Yeah.
shit. It's a lot of industrial shit going on in here. But yeah, man, I don't know, dude. I was looking at those houses and stuff. It's like, God, dude, how much do you think goes insurance on that shit?
Yeah,
is?
that's the thing. The
You know?
insurance, man. Yeah.
What are you
And then
paying? $500 a month for a house, like insurance wise?
Probably, and that's probably like for like a mid-level
Mm-hmm.
home, and then plus like after all that, so 400, like however many. Okay, the $1.2 billion worth of shit. How long is that going to take for insurance to pay those? Like pay that out? They're going to have to have inspectors out there to come out there and assess the damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then do all the paperwork back and forth shit, man. And then in between that, I guess the people have to live in hotels and stuff. Like,
I had a house in Shreveport, Louisiana, man, that got fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is years ago, dude. It's probably I don't know, 6-7 years ago. Maybe longer. Actually, no, hell yeah, it was longer. Damn, it's probably pushing like closer to 8. Boy, that time flies. Anyway, so we had like a really bad storm come through, and a bunch of hell like just fucked up that area, dude. It just destroyed all the roofs, dude. Just fucking golf ball size pieces of hell.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it took me months to get that claim through. Just months. And so I could only imagine, like, actually dealing
like
with a hurt.
losing a home.
Because they got to do their investigation. They got to they got to figure out how much it's going to cost. They got to figure out who the fuck is going to fix it.
Yeah.
All that shit. And then
if you times that times 100,000 people,
Mm-hmm.
like.
Yeah, I talked to some of the contractors that were like rebuilding the shit, and they were like, man, like this is a lucrative business.
I'm sure it is, yeah.
You know, like they were just getting paid. They were like,
They probably have more work than they can even handle. I mean,
because the subdivision I lived in, man, there was probably like 200 homes there, and they were like, we have the contracts for every house here.
damn.
And I was like, God damn, dude, you're talking about millions of dollars worth of work, dude.
Yeah.
Like for real, you know? But I don't know, dude. I just couldn't live in New Orleans, man. I mean, I love the city. The city's cool. The people are cool. I like the vibe. I mean, it's dangerous as fuck. It's ghetto as hell. That's kind of why I like it. But
Nolan.
great food, great music, you know?
Great stabbings.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of place you could actually still pay off the cops. Also has, I think, the highest murder rate in America, at least by 2000.
It's pretty close, yeah.
The FBI crime statistics I looked at from 2018, that's what it was. If I remember right, it was number one. I think they averaged like almost 3 a day. Yeah. Dude, imagine me.
Well, they're out there without power getting their homes fucked up all the time. They're mad.
Dude, you ever been to Bourbon Street?
No, I've never been to New Orleans.
Dude, I should take you one day. It's wild. Dude, it's like when you go down there, there's like gangs of children. Okay, that like, where are your parents, kids? And it's like some of them are as like young as like 5, 6, and some of them are like younger teenagers and shit. And they'll be out there trying to shine shoes. They'll be like dancing. I remember one kid was like, and it's all like really poor shit, like orphan shit, you know? Where
Hey,
it's
at least
like,
they're hustling.
Yeah, they're all just hustling. Like they're trying to sell you candy or they're
Washing windows or something.
Yeah, and it's like every block you go, it's just like a gang of kids. And they got it all like sectioned off, like so that they're all working together. I think they bring the money together.
You take this corner, you take this one. Like,
Yeah, and like so you'll see them. They'll be like filling up your pockets and shit. That is the second time in my life. The only 2 times in my life. That is the second time I've ever took my wallet from my back pocket and put it in my front pocket.
Oh yeah.
And kept my hand in there. Yeah. And but I remember seeing like one kid. He was probably like 8 years old. He had crushed Coke cans, like duct taped to the bottom of his shoes.
Oh,
and
like a tap dancing?
And he was tap dancing on the side of the street with like a hat sitting out
Hell
there.
yeah.
I gave him like
That's
$10.
pretty cool,
I was
yeah.
like, cool, dude.
That's respectable.
Let's do it. Yeah. I mean, dude, there's no open containers down there, so like, or open container laws. So you can just buy shit and just walk right out of the bar with it. I mean, the only rule, like, they got certain rules, like it can't be glass and stuff like that, you know, but.
I don't want people getting cut.
Yeah, I got a cool photo of me like mixing cocktails on top of like a blue post office box, like mailbox.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like mixing cocktails and handing them out to people like on the streets and stuff, you know. That's the drunkest I've ever been in my life. I went with my sister and her husband, and then the next morning we went to a Saints game, like football game, and so we had to get up early as fuck, dude. I gotta show you the photograph of that. That is, you can see it on my face. That is the sickest I've ever felt in my entire life, dude. The whole game, I was just trying not to throw up. I was just trying not to throw up the entire game, dude. You know, and I'm actually there with like a bunch of football fanatics, so like everyone's just freaking out, having a good time, and I'm just like all fat and bloated. Like I'm like inflamed, like I'm bloated, just
trying not to die.
Yeah, I fell asleep in my nachos. Like I was eating nachos and my face was like was like down. I was like drooling and my hand was just in like the cheese and shit. It's like my body was just shutting down. I just couldn't keep going. Yeah. Don't do drugs in New Orleans though. It's a lot of fake ones, a lot of bullshit, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. I remember I watched that Drugs Inc. TV show.
I love that show.
Yeah, man. They were like they did one over like drug pushers like on Bourbon Street, and it's just like dog shit, dude. Like totally not worth it. No, they'll rip you off.
Like $50 for some crushed up baby aspirin.
Yeah. And now they just put random ass shit in there. But yeah, just like literally like kids play chalk, like sidewalk chalk or some shit. Like, yeah, hell yeah, it's Molly.
They run low, so they go to one of those gang kids and they're like, yo, give me some chalk, man. I gotta grind that up.
That was cool seeing those little gangs of kids, man, like just going at it, dude. Like, it's like, all right, cool, I get it. I respect the hustle, man.
Yeah, at least they're not just sitting there doing nothing. They're actually trying to do some work.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But Bourbon Street smells like literally piss and vomit. And every morning they clean it. Every morning.
It's probably just seeped into the ground at this point. Like whenever a cat pisses in your car, you ain't getting that shit out.
That's actually a lot of what it smells like is cat piss. Yeah, but they come through every morning with the street sweepers and they sweep up the trash, and then they come through and they spray with like water with like disinfectant because there's just vomit and piss all in the streets. Like, dude, it's
God. Imagine being wasted and like passing out on the ground out there.
Oh, like we were in Austin this last time we went.
Yeah.
Like, I literally just fell asleep on a sidewalk in Austin. I don't know. Did we tell that story?
No, we didn't.
All right. We were trying to go, like, we went to, like, some comedy clubs. This is back in, what, June?
Yeah, that was a few months ago.
Yeah, we went to some comedy clubs in Austin and, you know, saw some, like, professionals perform, like, Matt McCusker. I think that was Matt McCusker and Friends.
It was,
right?
yeah.
And then there was, like, Ron White. Yeah. So we saw, like, a lot of people and everything. Ron White, Duncan Trussell was another one.
Yep.
But, then we went to like some smaller shows, a lot of guys from Kill Tony and shit like that. And then at the end of the night, like, you know, after midnight, there's not a whole lot of comedy shows really going on, but there are a couple places.
There's still alcohol.
Yeah. So we went to the Creek in the Cave. Well, we were planning on going to the Creek in the Cave, and then Moses and I were extremely wasted.
Yeah.
Him more than me. And his ass just fell over, blacked out. To this day,
I was tired.
I don't really know what happened.
I got tired.
I think we tried to sit down, and I think you tried to sit in the bushes outside the creek in the cave, and you fell, and he just fell into like Winnie the fucking Pooh, dude. Just fell into these bushes, and you're what 200? Yeah. Okay, yeah, 200 fucking plus pounds, man, and got like what 2 or 3 inches on me height. So, like, and
subscribe to Patreon to find out the rest.
$5 for my butthole. Yeah. But and Moses just falls back into like these bushes and just sitting there, like feet aren't touching the ground, arms are not touching the ground, and then just goes to sleep.
I was engulfed by a cloud.
He hit his ear on the brick wall and he's like bleeding and shit, and he just passes out. And I'm like trying to pull him out. I'm like, come on, man, we gotta go. The hotel's like fucking 3 blocks away.
Yeah, it's like you can see the roof.
And then I'm just getting tired. I just ate like a fucking one of those like Euro Turkish wraps or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, some lamb and stuff. Yeah. Shit was good.
And I was like ready to go to bed. I was tired, dude. It was like almost 2 a.m.
Me too. It was just starting too early.
So I just sat down on the sidewalk in front of him. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to give him like fucking 10, 15 minutes or whatever. And
Get a little power nap.
Yeah, and then I started getting tired, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to lay down. And then I literally just lay down completely flat on my back, and I have my arms out like this. And so the classic Jesus Christ pose. Feet are almost touching the street, and my hands are basically on the other side of the sidewalk. I'm like going to sleep, and because there's so many homeless people, so we fit right in.
Yeah, like no one even batted an eye, like because it's literally the streets are littered with homeless people.
Yeah,
so
dude.
I mean, we were just one with the crowd. It didn't even matter.
And so I go to sleep. And then I can hear people like talking around me and walking over me. No one acknowledges my presence, and I'm just laying there just. And then like, I don't know, after like 30 minutes or some shit, I kind of fucking roll over, and I'm like, oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here. So I wake him up, and then fucking literally just drag his ass back to the hotel room. It's a great time.
Good times. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna pass out on a spot, Austin is an okay place to do it because, like I said, there's so many homeless people, you just fit in, and no one messes with you, so it doesn't even matter.
Surprised we didn't get like our fucking wallet stolen or something, you know?
I mean, but if people thought we were homeless, they were like, hell, they ain't got nothing anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, that is true. I'm wearing like a DDP shirt and shit.
Yeah.
Like, because we went down there and we tagged all these places with our like logos, stickers, and all that shit, and passed out a bunch of crap. So. Yeah, if you go to any bathroom at any comedy club in Austin, it's probably gonna have our fucking logo in there somewhere. So
yeah. Was good times though.
It was a fun time. It really is a fun city. It's expensive, but it's a fun time. Well, it's expensive on 6th Street.
True.
If you go anywhere else, it's reasonable.
Yeah.
But 6th Street's expensive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's about $20 a cocktail down there. I was like, whew. But hey, you know what, man? Quit drinking. So I'm 2 months sober now. So that's I would like to say it's cool. But
So boom, saving money.
Yeah, I'm pretty bored, actually. Yeah, they don't really talk about that too much, you know?
You just gotta find something else to replace it.
Nah, I had to get in shape, man. Lost like 35 pounds over like 2 months. I fucking feel like a million times better. Alcohol really will make you feel like shit, man.
Yeah, dude.
Especially if you're drinking regularly.
Yeah, if you drink a lot, it's not good.
You know, which I was. You know? But anyway, get back onto some of our stories, man. Another natural disaster. Our favorite state is on fire yet again.
Why is it even surprising anymore?
Oh, California, or as I like to say, the land of fruits and nuts, is burning to the ground once again like some shit not seen since the fucking days of the Old Testament.
Or like California last year.
Yeah, I guess they got a wicked-ass wildfire happening outside of LA right now, man. Once again, why do you continue to live in places where major natural disasters keep occurring? Consistently. Like, it's so predictable. Why would you do that? Why would you subject yourself to that?
Build your house out of sand in California.
Castles made of sand, folks. Castles made of sand. But although when that Patreon takes off, we're getting a fucking McMansion in the Beverly Hills, dude.
True.
We'll get it right next to Tim Dillon. And be like, well. My old friend, haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
Haven't seen you since I saw you on Netflix, my friend.
I feel like he'd be a fucking fun dude to be around, man.
I'm sure he would. Yeah.
Well, let's watch this video about these fucking fires in California.
Turn to the fire emergencies in the west near Los Angeles. A new fire tonight exploding in Orange County. The airport fire accidentally started by public works crews and threatening communication towers that are critical to this firefight. Thousands told to evacuate. ABC's Moa Lengi is there tonight.
Tonight, communications towers surrounded by flames.
Holy shit, dude.
Airport fire burning through crucial
fire tornadoes.
The battle is to save Santiago Peak. You can barely see it through the smoke there. That's a major communication hub, but look at that.
The Orange County blaze exploding to more than 9,000 acres in less than a day after work crews moving boulders accidentally started it. Families from 1,400 homes forced to flee. The rapid growth fueled by California's warmest summer on record and shifting winds that have turned much of the West into a powder keg. In LA County, new evacuation orders overnight. Families grabbing what they can before fleeing the fast-moving bridge fire.
Right now, I'm grabbing anything that has a face on it.
We'll start grabbing.
San Bernardino County, the National Guard.
Snatch and run, dude. Snatch and run.
It's burned more than 40 square miles. Officials expanding evacuation orders. Some 65,000 homes and businesses now under threat.
David, back here in Orange County, 2 firefighters fighting the airport fire were taken to the hospital with heat-related injuries. Excessive heat warnings are in effect through tonight.
God.
So how did they start that? It said they were moving boulders and accidentally started a fire?
Mm-hmm. Like workers accidentally started. I mean, who knows? It could be electrical. It could have been a cigarette. You know? Flick a fucking cigarette out and be like, oh shit, forgot I was in a really dry place that only rains 8 days a year. You know? So, I don't know, man. Although, man, you know, aside from the crazy shit in California, it seems like it would be kind of a cool place to live. Like, think about it. Like, perfect weather all the time.
I mean, I would be down to live in Northern California.
Yeah, that is true. I do like Northern California. Like Sacramento and up, I like, man.
Yeah.
It's good. The redwoods, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But all the woke crazy shit, I don't really care for that too much.
Yeah,
man.
all that shit's in the South, so.
Yeah, but the thing is I kind of like the South, man. But I like cities too, so I think LA would be a cool city to live in.
I hate cities. I hate what they stand for and everything about them.
Can't do it. Can't do it,
No
man.
fucking
That's
way.
why I gotta stay in Texas, dude. I'm not fucking leaving this state, dude. But I don't know. Hopefully they can get that shit under control. But
hopefully so. I mean, they said California's having one of the hottest summers. We're not. Our summer has been extremely mild.
Yeah, ours is. Yeah, right. Ours is. Ours has right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It'll get fucking hot here though sometimes, man.
Oh, it does. But I mean, like consecutive days over 100, we ain't even really had that shit this year.
I know. So it's kind of weird.
I'm fucking thankful.
Funny how that shit.
The climate change, we're burning to fucking crisp. Apparently. What do you got to say for that?
Yeah. Who fucking knows, man? You know. I mean, we'll know in a couple hundred years, I guess.
We'll be dead. Who fucking cares?
Who gives a shit? Not our problem.
We probably won't even be humans on the damn Earth in that time. So fuck it.
Yeah. I did read some crazy shit. They're estimating that humans only have about 500 years left on the Earth.
I don't even think we got that much, but.
Like with everything considered, like climate change, like nuclear weapons, pollution, like all that.
We will destroy ourselves long before the fucking climate does anything.
Climate?
Yeah.
Climate,
the climate's been changing since the fucking dawn of the earth. Like, come on, we ain't doing shit.
But Obama, his climate change.
Obama's been over there spraying fucking aerosol cans, burning down the environment, man. Blowing holes in the ozone layer.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah.
So wildfires.
Yeah, wildfires.
Oh, yeah.
Burning up the land of fruits and nuts. But, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, it's fucking horrible. It sucks. But
yeah, hopefully, though. Like, hopefully no one... Well, I guess 2 people already... No, they said the firemen just had to go for heat-related injuries. So
yeah, probably just fucking hot as hell, dude.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, dude. I mean, I will say this. Imagine being in, like, $1 million home, okay? And it's like... You're trying to sell and the market's starting to slow down. You can't really sell and then a fire comes through. I'm just saying, if I'm in that situation and I got to evacuate, I'm forgetting to leave the sprinklers on.
Shutting the water off.
I go weld the fucking fire hydrant down the road shut so the fucking fire department can't even use it. Ooh, I bet that's a serious crime.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know? I was reading some shit about how much brass is in those fire hydrants.
Oh, dude, we covered it on the episode.
Oh, yeah, right.
People were stealing the whole fire hydrant.
It's
just
got
off
like,
the block, dude.
It's got like $500 in brass or some shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, like in my neighborhood, the fire hydrants don't work. It's like a known thing. Like they're not even
for static displays.
Yeah, they're not even hooked up to water and shit. It's like the city fucked something up somewhere. So everyone's just like, dude, because like somebody's house caught on fire and it just burnt to the fucking ground.
That's ridiculous.
They had nothing.
Man.
Like they ran out of the water in the tanks, like on the trucks, and they were like trying to call in trucks from like a town over and shit. And yeah.
You don't have an HOA though, do you?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say like if you did, I'd be like, I ain't paying a fucking dime until I have water hydrants out here, man. Like get fucked.
I thought about doing it with taxes.
True. Yeah.
And be like, you fucking provide a safe environment to live like you're supposed to. I'll pay my fucking property taxes.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you could definitely go up and like complain about. Like something.
I'm telling you, man, I'm getting to this part of my life, man, where this chapter of my life where I'm like this close to just start suing the shit out of everybody around me. Just that close. You know, every little minor inconvenience.
Go to Walmart, slip on an egg. Yeah. Boom, 40,000.
Because the roads in our town are like notoriously horrible. like bad. I literally drove on better roads in Iraq than I have in my home fucking town. And it pisses me off because I pay all these goddamn taxes all the time. And it's like, the schools suck, the roads suck, fire hydrants don't even fucking work. And they're like, well, thank God we ain't got any fucking high taxes here or whatever. I'm like, well, I don't fucking know what the fuck you want. All I know is that I'm giving you money. I need you to fucking do these things, okay? But what I do know is all you cocksuckers on city council still fucking, I don't know, sometimes show up to the office because you never respond to my fucking emails. So I don't know if you're there or not. You got your little fucking active indicator off. I can tell you that shit on fucking Microsoft Outlook.
Used to do
whatever.
that when I was in the military.
That's a different fucking story, you know? And then these motherfuckers have the balls to sit there and continue to cash these fucking checks and then try to
and ask for more money.
And gaslight us into fucking giving them more shit. But hey, no, you know what the fuck happened? We had a downtown area, right? This is a fucking true story, okay? Moses and our hometown has a small downtown area. It's probably, what, 4 blocks by 4 blocks of like a little decent place.
Small.
Old fucking buildings, little like...
Historic.
Yeah, little shops, like a watch shop, shoe
Boutique
repair shop.
shit.
Yeah, boutique, whatever, right? Well, they decided, okay... After a couple of businesses finally fucking moved down there because they wanted to revitalize this historical part of our town that's like over 100 years old, but there wasn't jack shit there. Any business that would open would go under 3 months later. So our fucking lovely city council decided to get a wild hair up their ass, and they were like, oh, we're gonna revitalize downtown. You know what the fuck they did? Yeah, they shut it down. They shut every fucking road down, and they're like, we're gonna repave the roads.
And put boards up to where you couldn't even go in there at all.
Yes, dude. And so now we have these restaurants, like breweries and shit that open up down there. They're on the verge of bankruptcy because people cannot physically park down there anymore. And guess how long this fucking little goddamn project was gonna be? 6 fucking months. 6 months, these motherfuckers. We don't even have working fire hydrants, and you want to fucking tell me, oh, I think red cobblestone will do better than magenta? Shut the fuck up. Like, you can't do shit. God damn it, dude. I swear to God, I'm going to start mailing glitter bombs to these people. Glitter bombs to these fucking people, not real ones. All right? Like, you know.
We don't condone violence.
Yeah, little dick bombs or whatever they did or whatever. Yeah. So, I don't fucking know. All I'm saying is these bureaucratic parasites continue to get my goddamn money, and I see no return on that investment. It doesn't give me a whole lot of incentive to continue to follow the rules and fucking give them any goddamn money. But hey, if I don't fucking do it, then I'm a criminal.
But look at that. It starts here, and it's all the way up to the tallest level of government. So, it's not like anything changes.
Wildfires. Let's just go back to the shit.
Fires are bad. I want to know how that shit was started, though.
Yeah, you know it had to be a dude throwing out a cigarette or whatever. Just don't acknowledge that fucking 10-minute rant. I just went on about our local city and its politics. It has nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure anyone watching this is going to agree because I'm sure their hometown is the exact same way.
I mean, you look at it like the taxes that we fucking pay for our local communities and stuff, and we have schools here, right? And most of them are relatively small. But the thing is like these fucking numbnuts are graduating and they can't even fucking read. They can't fucking read. They can barely fucking write. They don't even teach cursive anymore, right?
No.
I guess that's not cost effective, even though my goddamn taxes are the highest they've ever fucking been since I've been on this earth, you know, to pay for this fucking bullshit. And all these fucking teachers bitch and complain and bitch and complain. And I don't want to fucking hear it in the state of Texas.
But they're not getting the money.
Because here's the fucking thing that I fucking found out, right? And I'm all for teachers. I like it. Everyone loves a good teacher. I keep in contact with some of the ones that are like, I hold true and dear to my heart. But the fucking reality is this, man, is teachers in Texas are some of the highest paid teachers in the entire nation. And we have an extremely low cost of living where we're at. So these bitches are balling like there ain't no fucking thing. And all they did is went to fucking college and got a degree and go fuck yourself, BS, whatever. And then they go out here and they try to fucking gaslight these fucking kids. And they don't even, like, they fucking teach them or whatever. And then fucking next thing you know, they're just like, okay, as soon as it gets tough, they're like, well, fuck it, I can't handle it anymore. I guess I'm going to blame it on social media. Now, how about this? How about you're a fucking adult and you can actually fucking shape these kids, but you don't want to fucking do it. All you want to do is just make more fucking money and bitch and complain. You're just like those motherfuckers in city council. Go fuck yourself. We'll bring in some fucking Haitians. I'm sure they'll fucking teach great mathematics. I don't fucking
No, they're going to eat our cats.
Probably.
But the teachers they're required to teach certain shit. They don't have a choice.
Yeah, the Texas State Congress actually dictates in our Constitution what teachers will teach in public schools.
Exactly.
And that...
So it's not the teacher's fault.
Yeah, it's not. But they bitch a lot, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of anyone in the public service. Okay, that's really what it's coming down to. Okay,
I mean, again,
I'm not attacking teachers. I love teachers.
Would you want to be a fucking teacher?
No,
because I sure as shit wouldn't.
No.
I don't want to deal with no stupid ass kid.
No, I have an education. I could go become a teacher. I thought about it for 2 seconds and I was like, fuck that, dude.
Exactly.
You know,
it's like being a cop. I don't want to
Yeah.
be a cop. I don't want to deal with other people.
Yeah. You know, but I don't fucking know. But like a lot of teachers, like, because I got friends who have kids in our area and stuff, and like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I feel like they're doing a half-ass job at it.
Yeah, but if it's the fucking parents' fault. Like
it's true.
You know the education system is fucked, so the kid has to go to school for legal reasons, and then as a parent, you're gonna have to teach them the real shit.
Okay, all that crazy shit I said about teachers, bygones. You know,
It's the state's fault.
It's the state's fault. Considering the Texas state constitution is like about, I think like 150 pages long. It's kind of crazy. I can't remember. I think Wisconsin's is like 1 page or some shit. Put it in perspective, you know. So there's that. But yeah, so I don't know. But I mean, we'll always bitch about taxes and government and all
Of course,
forms and everything like that.
it's all bullshit.
Is there really anything good about our community that they do with this shit? Can't think of a fucking single thing.
So, man.
Yeah.
I don't
Like, they don't really do anything. Like, they're just like, pay us more money and yeah.
I don't think so. I'm really trying to think. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
You know,
there's probably something positive somewhere, maybe down the line.
You know, I had an idea. I actually thought about running for city council in our town, and I actually had I think it's a good idea to offer an economic incentive for either multinational companies or conglomerates to come in. What I would do is I would propose to create a window essentially to say that if you start a business that employs at least 100 employees and generates X number in revenue per year, then for the first 5 years you pay absolutely no fees or no taxes to operate. Now, we can't control the state, we can't control the federal government, we control our city.
Yeah.
And so you get 5 years of straight, we ain't fucking with you at all. Think that could be a good thing, man. But whatever, you know. So
Can't promise that'll happen, but I can promise we'll get a 4th McDonald's.
or a fucking dollar store.
Oh yeah,
that's the only thing they build in our fucking town,
gas
man.
stations and dollar stores.
Gas stations.
Again, small town bullshit. Everybody in a small town knows how that is.
Yeah, you know, they'll start building something. Everybody's like, "Whoa, what is it?" But it is kind of funny because our town that we have has has actually no industry.
It's all dead. It all went away.
Yeah. There used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there used to be like fucking newspaper that was printed. There used to be paper
there was
mill.
a full-on paper mill.
Yeah.
There was a big machine factory.
They shut all that shit down.
Yeah.
It was around like 2008, right, when all that shit went under?
Give or take.
It started before that, actually.
The paper mill has been down for a long time.
Yeah, I think the 2008 financial crisis was just a kick in the nuts, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So the entire city is actually built on restaurants. That's all it is.
100%.
It's just built on restaurants.
There's about 55 different places to eat around here,
Mm-hmm.
but there's pretty much nothing else.
Yeah. So one thing that's funny to watch in our fucking town is when a new restaurant opens, whether it's fast
that shit
food.
pisses me off, dude.
Dude, I started boycotting new places that are opening to eat.
Same.
Like, I'm like,
I really
fuck
do
it.
too.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
like whenever all right, so we got
Freddy's?
we got a fucking crumble cookie open.
Oh, dude.
First off, I don't like crumble cookie because they fuck people over. They're as a business, I don't like they're fucking seedy and shady, man.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know anything about them.
Their whole business plan is they claim to be all like religious and super fucking cool, but they first off, any other cookie company that tries to come up, they fuck with them and try to sue them and be like, "You're stealing our shit." Like, dude, they try
copyright
they
infringement?
legally try to fuck them, and then plus they're just assholes. Like they've done a lot of shady business deals.
Okay, they're expensive. I know that.
They're promoting diabetes also, which I'm not a fan of, dude. Their cookies are fucking terrible.
I ate one time and I threw up because there was so much sugar in it.
Yeah, it's bad.
And I was like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, I was sick as a dog, man.
Like, you think any European country would ever allow that shit? Germany would be like, holy shit, this is trying to kill us with this.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, it's like crumble cookie opened up. And that's when I started thinking we might actually live in the Matrix. Because, like, like everyone just stopped everything they were doing, and they were like The Walking Dead, just like fucking.
Yeah, like I went to town that day, and I went there just like I drove past it, dude, and like the line out the door wrapped around the building for fucking cookies, man. Like, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it.
It was like, it's crazy because, I mean, you know, Americans, we're not the most healthy people in the fucking world. No. But especially where we're at, man, because it's an entire city of, including the rural area, you're looking at about 80,000 people, man. 80,000 people. And it's something like 80% of the motherfuckers here are morbidly fucking obese. I ain't talking about you gained a few pounds after your 30s.
Handles or something.
Yeah, I'm talking about badonks,
like
dude.
Fucking mobility scooters.
Like, yeah, like that fucking Walmart. You keep them in business is what I'm talking about. But fucking, yeah, man. Like, and dude, anytime we get anything, dude, it is a line of just.
It's ridiculous, man.
It's like a casting call for My 700-Pound Life. It's fucking insane, dude. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just a fucking reality.
My next question is like. That shit happened in the middle of the day. Like, none of them people work. Like, what are they doing?
What do y'all do?
Yeah, exactly.
What do y'all do?
I know y'all ain't doing the shit that we do.
Because I'm out here.
I know what I do. Like,
I'm out here fighting for my fucking life. All right?
We're out here protecting free speech and shit. So.
That's probably why we're actually not fat, you know? Well, even though I had a little phase there for a little while on the show, a little quarter life crisis.
Not morbidly obese, so there you go.
Yeah, I might have dyed my hair blonde and gained like 30 pounds, but hey, whatever, I'm back. I'm back. I just went on a strict diet for 2 months, quit drinking, and fucking started running like my life depended on it. And so I guess it kind of did. But yeah, man, like, it could be anything. Like, we get like a fast food joint, like, what is it, that Freddy's, like, what is it? Steak?
I don't know. It's burgers or something.
It's like burger joint or whatever, dude. Line wrapped around the block, like stopping traffic
same with some
on
chicken
a highway.
Place we got. Well, I mean, it's literally no matter what opens up, it's the same shit every time.
Same shit, different toilet.
Which I don't know, man. I've always been like, I'm never gonna wait in a line for anything. I just don't like that shit. I'm not gonna like. There's gonna be enough. I can go back eventually and get it.
That's how I'm
not gonna wait.
Or I'll come like after hours or something, like you know, outside of peak times. Like I won't go to the gym at 5 p.m.
No,
I'll go to the gym at like 10 p.m. You know, when no one's fucking there.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I mean, I ain't trying to wait to get on fucking machines. That fucks my shit up. But.
Yeah. So, you know, but
I damn sure ain't gonna like even go into like any restaurant. If there's ever a wait time, I just turn around and go somewhere else. Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking wait.
I do the same shit too. But also, like, I don't fuck with fast food, dude.
No, I don't either.
That shit makes me sick as a dog, dude. Like,
it's literally bullshit.
If I eat McDonald's, like, there's like a 50-50 chance I'm throwing up, dude. So whatever the fuck is in that food, obviously it's addictive what it does to people. But
well, dude, I mean, you've seen that shit in Iceland. They have a McDonald's burger that's been sitting out for like 12 years and it still looks the same. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I was talking to you one time about it. Like a couple of years ago when I moved back here, I ate at McDonald's and I was just one day I was like chewing it. I was eating like a quarter pounder and I was like, this bread isn't bread. Like it tasted and it chewed like some type of plastic. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit, man? And the more I started looking into it, the more I just realized, like, oh, this is not good at all.
No, I mean, there's nothing positive in it.
You know? So, like, whatever. But who fucking knows, man? So, yeah, that's the fucking story of Moses and I's hometown. Little small town stories there. Fucking Jesus Christ. But don't get me wrong, man. There's a lot of things I like about this area. Like, everybody,
for sure.
Everybody kind of knows everyone. There's like a code. There's an overall code of conduct. You know, like certain things are acceptable, certain things aren't. You know,
it's a pretty motherfucking conservative city.
Yeah, it's
so, like, there's no bullshit.
Yeah, relatively safe for the most part. You know, yeah, you get some property crimes and shit, but no one really fucks with you, man. Like, we don't have like violent crimes, really. You know, shit like that. A lot of DUIs and crystal meth, but you know.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's small town. Like,
can't win them all,
that's
right?
To be expected in a small town, man. There ain't nothing to do.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
You're either waiting in line at Freddy's or hitting the pipe, like.
Yeah. Well, speaking of charges and DUIs, we got Justin Timberlake has made it in the news, though, man.
Yeah, from back in the day where he finally faced his crime.
Got to give it to the guy. He's owning it.
Yeah.
You know? So, Justin Timberlake, if you guys weren't aware, a few months ago, he actually got a DUI in New York. And it was in, where?
I thought it was in...
It was in like a bougie-ass part, right? Like the Hamptons or something like that?
I think, yeah, pretty damn sure it was
It might have been the Hamptons.
I think it was.
Because the cop famously had no idea who he was. Like, how the fuck do you not know who Justin Timberlake is?
Yeah, like, I think even, I'm pretty sure I would recognize him.
Yeah, but the thing is, the cop had his fucking ID. with his name on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like that, you're in the Hamptons. Like, you're not. This isn't fucking clicking here. Like, you know. So I don't know, but we'll watch this video, man. Looks like Justin Timberlake is owning up to his choices, man, which I do actually respect, man. Yeah, I do kind of like the guy though. You know.
I don't know anything about him.
I don't think there's anything bad about him, really, man. I think he's actually like genuinely like a good dude, and he's kind of funny too, because he's done like comedies and shit like that too. So I don't know. I got a soft spot for comedy, but let's see what he has to say. It's his story, not ours.
We're back with a plea deal for music superstar Justin Timberlake.
He was back in court today for his DWI case in the Hamptons. Eden is here with how he is putting the situation behind him. Eden.
Nicole Louie, Timberlake originally pleaded not guilty to a misdemeanor charge and had his driver's license suspended. Now he's entered a new plea and is speaking out. Pop star Justin Timberlake returning to the Hamptons in hopes of putting his drunk driving case behind him. The singer and actor arriving at the Sag Harbor Village Court, where he formally entered a new plea to a lesser charge, a traffic infraction and driving while ability impaired. The NSYNC singer emerging from court with this message.
This is a mistake that I made, but I'm hoping that whoever's watching and listening right now can learn from this mistake.
Timberlake's gray BMW was captured on surveillance video back in June, driving down a street in Sag Harbor shortly before his arrest. Police say he ran a stop sign and swerved out of his lane. The officer who pulled him over said his eyes were bloodshot and glassy. He had slowed speech and was unsteady on his feet. The police report also mentions Timberlake performed poorly on all sobriety tests and also refused a chemical test. Timberlake's defense attorney, Ed Burke, saying today the singer had one drink in the span of 2 hours at the American Hotel that night.
Even if you've had one drink, don't get behind the wheel of a car. There's so many alternatives.
The judge ordering Timberlake to pay a fine and perform community service. Timberlake also agreed to appear in a public service announcement about the dangers of drunk driving.
Holy shit. Where do you want to start?
There's so many things, but a fine, how much? How much did he have to pay? And he was like,
probably $500.
There's so many other options. You are rich as shit, dude. There is so many other options for you. We said it last time. He should have just had a damn driver. Like,
dude,
holy shit,
I'm
man.
telling you, I don't even have to make that much money, dude. And if I was like drinking,
I don't like driving. I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, like even if I'm not just getting fucked up, man, I just hire a dude.
Hell, even
like,
sober, if I could afford it, I would much rather have a damn driver.
Dude, Monday through Friday, these 10-hour windows every day, dude. Fucking, you're on call.
Hell, just hire your fucking friend. Be like, yo, dude, I'm just gonna pay you to drive me around.
Hey,
like,
you hate your fucking job? I'm making good money. Let's figure this out, dude.
Yeah, no
you know?
shit, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, you telling me that dude can't call a fucking can't afford a fucking Uber? Like, come on, man. Like, get fucked. Come on, dude.
And if he only had one drink and he's refusing a chemical test, like, come on.
Dude, if I had one drink, I'd be like, fuck yeah, give me that breathalyzer.
Yeah, for sure. Because you would be okay.
Yeah.
He said, what did it say? 1 drink over the span of 2 hours? That was it?
Yeah,
no
you'd be
way.
totally
no
fine.
Way.
Might not even register, honestly.
No, really not. Like, he should have just straight up taken the, I'm sure, breathalyzer. And at that point, if you pass that shit, you're whatever anyway.
But here's the thing is, like, it's a DWI, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it was alcohol that he was fucked up on.
That is true.
So if he was on some other shit, I could see him just trying to fucking sack up to it real quick before it got out of hand, and they were like, oh, he was on cocaine, or like he was doing fucking painkillers or some shit, you know what I mean? So, because you see that photo, you can look in his eyes and tell he's fucked up on something.
For sure.
You know, I mean, look like...
That's what sucks about having that eye color. Like, mine are just dark as shit. You can't even
yeah, like mine are like really blue, so like if I'm ever...
easily tell.
Yeah, if I'm ever like drunk... There ain't no fucking hiding that.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Like, anytime I've smoked weed, dude, my shit is like pink eye. Dude. It's like, yeah, I'm like, whoa. And then I got a big
Red
ass.
is the flag, man.
Yeah, and I'm like super white, and I got a big ass forehead, so like it really just fucking it sticks out like a sore thumb. I've never been able to get away with that shit, man. I've never been able to hide that I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
Functioning is a different story.
I'm lucky because my pupils are the same color as my irises anyway, so it's just like full of shit all the time.
There's been times I've known you were really fucked up, and then like on things, and I like looked at you and been like, I can't even really tell. Like in his eyes, I can't tell until you started talking.
Yeah.
And then it was
or
like
moving.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, because you started like kind of moving around and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Like you were normally not this active, so something's wrong with you.
So, yeah, man. I mean, but talk about a fucking photogenic dude. Whose mugshot looks like that, dude?
Right.
That looked like a pro fucking photo.
That's why he gets the big bucks, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But still, and it said he pleaded to a lesser charge.
Yeah,
so.
they'll do that a lot of times, man.
I mean,
I've known a lot of guys that have gotten out of their first DUI. What's your opinion on DUIs? Because you know, like right there where you see a press...
It's a tough fucking line because it's dangerous in the fact that you could hurt someone else. That's my only main issue with it. Like if you were drunk and like obviously it's stupid to do.
Yeah.
But
it's an unnecessary risk.
It is, and it's mainly just because the danger of hurting someone else.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of okay if you want to hurt yourself or like take risks. That's fine if you want to do that, but don't involve other involuntary parties.
Yeah, you want to get wasted and go fucking launch a dirt bike fucking 30 feet in the air, have fun.
Let me know because I want to watch that.
Let me know, Travis Pastrana. We'll see how that fucking works. You know, but yeah, you know, but I'm also I'm a firm believer in like no victim, no crime.
Yeah.
So I hate that excuse of it could have happened. Well, the reality is it did not happen. So how are you holding me to some standard of that? Now, I'm saying like it could happen. You know what I mean? But like it didn't. No victim, no crime. So what's the fucking issue here? But you obviously can't tell people like, hey, drink and drive as long as you don't hurt anyone or hit something, then you're fine. You know what I mean? Because then everyone's just going to get fucking wasted.
I didn't think I was going to. Like, yeah, no shit. No one does.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you get wasted or like, I'm about to run somebody down.
But I feel like, I kind of feel like everyone gets one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you can get
and hell,
one.
if he's made it to that age and still okay, like he's doing all right.
I feel like you can get one and not be a piece of shit. If you're on your second one, you got to start asking some questions. You know what I mean?
Because really, like, who's gonna like? I don't know. I don't feel like many people have room to look down on somebody if they get a damn DUI. Like,
yeah, because that's my thing. Is like anytime someone gets it, they treat it like they murdered someone.
Yeah.
You know, and it,
like in the reality, like that shit happens all the time.
It'd be like a .09 DUI, some dude like having it, like losing his fucking job, like losing his career, like all this shit, man. And it's like, is that really necessary? I mean, yeah, obviously, hey, it's the laws or whatever, but I don't think you need to wreck someone's fucking life and then put them in a worse position. Now they're not a contributing member to society. Now they're actually a burden on society.
Yeah.
You know? So, I don't know, kind of that whole cycle of like, once you get into that justice system, then it's...
I wonder what his community service is.
That'd be fucking cool. Imagine working at Goodwill and then it's like Justin Timberlake over there helping you fold like used underwear or some shit. You know? Like, what if he's just like a total bitch too? Like he doesn't know how to do anything.
Could be.
They're like, hey, we gotta trim these hedges at this park, and he's just like, ow! It's like my hands.
He's like, how does this work?
Yeah, he has no idea how to use lawn equipment or anything. You know, like he's just completely retarded when it comes to normal shit.
He's like, I'm so used to paying people for this shit. I've never had to do anything.
So I don't know, man. But I mean, whatever. Fuck it. You know, he owned up to it for the most part. I mean, he tried to deny it first, which I do also kind of respect that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because I could be guilty of sin, but I'm never gonna admit that shit in court.
It doesn't help you.
I just won't speak.
Yeah.
I'll just stare at the judge and just be like.
And especially for something like that, I mean, come on, it's in your best interest to just not say shit about it.
Don't say anything. That fucking lawyer you paid all that money to, let him do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's there, you know. But once again, kids, shut up. Shut the fuck up. If you ever get in trouble, stop talking. You're not going to talk your way out of it.
You're only going to dig that hole.
Yeah, dude. And I've seen it a million times, dude. And if you think we're full of shit, just go watch the TV show First 48. Because all the people who didn't say shit typically get acquitted. Or they at least get let go.
Yeah.
You know? And
at least the first time.
Yeah. You know? But the people that are like, oh, I'm going to talk about this, those are the ones that just get slammed by those cops, you know? So, but hey, whatever. Good on old Justin Timberlake, you know? You see that shit? Britney Spears was talking shit about it?
Yeah.
She was just like, basically, karma's a bitch or whatever, you know? And that's like, I don't know.
That's some petty shit. It's been too long. Like,
yeah, it's been like 20 years.
Yeah, didn't he make her have an abortion? Wasn't that the whole thing?
Yeah, that's what I heard, yeah.
I mean, it takes two. She was the one, like...
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a woman's choice. You know what I mean?
He wasn't in there operating those scissors and stuff, like...
Yeah, snip, clip, and here we go, tie it up. What's that shit where you're teaching a kid how to tie his shoes?
Oh, yeah,
like the rabbit going under and around and like...
Pull or... I don't know.
It goes through the hole and there you go. All right. That's how abortions work, guys.